The new Toyota GR86 is on its way to Australian showrooms in the second half of 2022. But before then, we've been afforded a sneak peek with this pre-production automatic model at the Sydney Motorsport Park. There's been plenty of fanfare around the second generation model. Let's check it out. The first generation 86 immediately struck a chord with Aussie enthusiasts at its launch in 2012, offering rear drive thrills at an affordable price. The second generation model is set for showrooms in late 2022, debuting a larger displacement 2.4 litre naturally aspirated boxer engine boasting an additional 23 kilowatts and 35 newton meters. There's also minor tweaks to the chassis and suspension, which is said to improve torsional rigidity by about 50%. The 86 again shares its origins with the Subaru BRZ, which was launched locally in second generation form in March. Buyers can expect styling tweaks and fresh safety and technology for the manual and automatic transmission 86 lineup, though Toyota Australia is keeping specific details very close to its chest. Okay, so the new Toyota 86, we're getting a couple of laps in a pre-production automatic model at Eastern Creek, and just like the Subaru BRZ, this car's twin under the skin, you'll immediately notice a lot more power from the engine, and it's teamed with a chassis that still feels really nice, really organic, mechanical, lots of feel. In short, you put all those elements together and you've still got a car that helps create skill, helps cultivate confidence, and is a lot of fun to drive. The car's still more than happy to move around. You get plenty of feel and confidence and feedback from the chassis as well, so even when it does start moving around, there's no huge unruly movements. Everything's really nicely connected to the driver, and you're able to throttle steer it as well if you like. So, you know, everything we love about the 86 is retained and improved in second generation form. And I think just with a little bit of extra horsepower as well, I think it's a car that's probably going to appease a wider group of drivers, be that at the beginner level or more intermediate and advanced drivers. It doesn't matter with this car, you can really extract so much performance and potential from it. That is the second generation Toyota GR86 in a nutshell. As we said, a lot of improvements with this car. It's faster, it's more responsive, and the changes that have been made to the chassis and underlying components feel like they make a more rounded car and one that responds really well at the limit. Toyota says they've gone to deliberate lengths to make sure this car feels like, you know, a different interpretation of the BRZ. It has its own unique feel. On circuit, it's pretty hard to tell in isolation and with only 5 minutes in this car, but certainly it retains all the playfulness and everything that was great about the first generation 86. One sort of observation I've made straight away, the automatic transmission. I was never a huge fan of it in the first generation 86. The second one, it works well, it has a decent spread of ratios and all that, but I just couldn't get the gearbox to command on downshifts. It just wouldn't go down when I wanted it to. You'd often have to have 3 or 4 goes at the shifter, and if you listen to some of the in-car footage when we're driving, you'll hear the car actually beeping and not responding to commands. But we're really looking forward to driving the manual transmission variant. I feel like that's where you're really going to have the most driver enjoyment and involvement. But as taste test goes, this one has performed really well at the Sydney Motorsport Park.